I really like studying here in Newcastle just because of the international environment here. There's so many students here from all over the world. They get to learn so much from.
I was very attracted by the facilities. It's a very modern looking building, especially outside. We've got plenty of spaces for lounge on the grass and all that sort of stuff, which really helps studying some points.
I come from a marketing background, so I really wanted to have an experience by studying other subjects as well, really business related with finance, HR, operations management. That gave me a really good experience.
Sometimes spent in the library, because library provides you really good facilities for your individual studies. Like they have the journals, articles, it's really easy to find.
I think probably the best thing about the lecturers is that they're very willing to help you outside of structured sessions. So if someone passes you in a hall or in the postgraduate hub, people will generally sort of stop and ask how you're getting on, and are quite happy to help you with anything that with any problem that you bring to them, just on a bit of an ad hoc basis. And I think that's really nice and has been really helpful.
Their lessons are very interactive. It's not just pure lectures. They do ask questions and try and get a response from their students to ensure that their learning is being enhanced. And also there's regular feedback on presentations, for example, and also through formative assessment.
I think the teachers are definitely the best thing about Newcastle Business School. They all have such a wide range of experience, and they teach us not only the theory but also how to apply it in real life, and they connect it to real business cases.
On the postgraduate programmes, we focus very much on the development of students' team working, leadership skills, and also being able to work in culturally diverse teams. So the residential is the first part of the programme really that enables them to start that process of improving and developing on those skills.
The residential weekends really focused on the teamwork element and the leadership.
The residential weekend is firstly, you get to know people, like your classmate and your tutor things. And also, the most important I like about it is about you get to know about yourself, like you know what your strength is, and you know which area you need to improve.
Well, again, it's helped me improve my leadership qualities and work as part of a team. But also, you're able to create your own company and create your own brand image, and so be accountable for something that you've created yourself.
The residential weekend, I definitely like to get to know everyone. Already on the first day, they kind of put us in small groups and forced us to get to know each other and give each other feedback and kind of develop ourselves into being great, successful managers. So in the end, I already had so many new friends all over the world.
You get to know people from all over the world, and how to interact with them and work with them was really challenging, but also really fun.
The business game was challenging. I liked how we learned to work in a team and how we learned to apply all the things that we learned in marketing, finance, HR, business management in a real business strategy.
It's based on the European car industry, and what we get the students to do within their seminar groups is work in teams, and those teams are new companies in that particular market competing with each other and competing with the existing car market in Europe. And they play the game for a number of rounds, each round representing a year in the life of the industry.
The things that were best about the business game were not necessarily the things that I enjoyed at the time. I think I really learned a lot about dealing with people, and particularly a mixed group, which was mixed culturally as well as by gender.
The business game was very enjoyable actually. It brought a practical element to the course, which I felt that a lot of people really enjoyed, because it got people working in teams towards a common goal, and it introduced an element of competition as well.
For master program, it's all about your writing your academic assignments. So an art classes teach you how to use reference and like paraphrase and coding things is really useful for how to construct a brilliant academic assignment.
The ask sessions, they kind of give us a new view of the material and kind of shows us what we have to focus on and gives us just little tips and tricks on how to get the best out of our knowledge and how to apply it in our assignments.
You get useful tips on how to make your assignment better, particularly when I'm an international student who are I have studied in Norway and in Norwegian before, so doing it in English is quite different. So by getting those tips and interact with the tutor, also other students, really helped me lift my grades.
You do get to realise just how big the world is and learn a few new things about people from various different cultures.
You just learn so much about different countries and cultures, and you get a whole new perspective of the world. Especially for me, coming from a small country like Norway, I just developed so much just by talking and interacting with the other international students.
The diversification of the students has really sort of rounded me as a person, I felt, and I've learned much more than the actual course content. I've learned sort of how to socialise with people from all different kinds of cultures.
It's a large city, you got everything you need in one place and there's so much to do, but at the same time it's not too large, it's not overwhelming when you move there.
If you want to be social, you can go different kind of pubs, things, bars. It's really how to say, it's interesting night out like that.
Well, it's my home city, so it's difficult to really say it just is the best.
People in Newcastle, local people, is really friendly as well. Like Geordie people, they are friendly.
I've thoroughly enjoyed my time here, to be honest, and I hope that it sort of continues in the future.
It's a lot of work, so you have to have good routines, but it's definitely worth it. You learn so much and you meet so many interesting people, both tutors and students, so I absolutely recommend it.
Newcastle Business School is a great school with a great faculty, and I would definitely recommend potential students to apply here.